I guess you may have noticed that from quite some times Realme is using gray and yellow color on their boxes. So this is the Realme X and it is time to do a quick unboxing and the first impression of this device. Now compared to all the existing Realme devices up till now, this is quite different. The first reason is that now they are going to use the AMOLED display on this phone especially. Again, it is a good display. Let's see on the future durability tests how's the durability of this display. And second thing is that they are going to use the pop-up camera. That's a quite 2019 design. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what you're going to get inside the box. How is the phone overall? So this is your box and this is an international variant, but it should work in India properly. So I'm just going to quickly take all the stuffs out and let's see what we have. So there is a good quality hard case, not completely solid, but it's a TPU base. And to surprise, there is a tempered glass also. This is first time I saw after doing more than 100 plus unboxing. And either way, we have a Type-C charging cable. This time no micro USB like we saw on the previously Realme 3 Pro. At the last, we have a 20 watt Vogue Charge 3.0. So that should charge your phone pretty quickly. So those are all those stuffs that we're going to get inside the box. Let's take a closer look on the phone itself. So you will get a different golden button this time. I guess they inspired by the Pixel design, whatever. It looks good. And here is your SIM tray, which supports only nano SIM card. There is no SD card option. So this is international variant. Maybe on your regional variant, whatever we are going to get in India, we'll be having some different. Top you have a pop-up camera, and this is actually polycarbonate construction. I can tell you by just looking here, and this camera definitely going to break in the future. Okay, here you have the power button, sorry, this volume button, plus minus, headphone jack, and this is your noise cancellation mic. This is microphone, and here is your noise cancellation stuff. Type-C, and here is your bottom speaker. And front, actually, it is the grill is earpiece grill is actually very wide. I don't know whether there is any speaker or not. We'll verify it later. Front, you have AMOLED display, Full HD plus. I guess it is 6.56 inches display. So here is how the device looks like. So this is the Android 9 base ColorOS 6. It should be similar to what we are seeing on the Realme 3 Pro. So both should be having the same kind of ROM. Anyways, so going inside, once you use the phone clone, you will get most of the applications from your old device to your new device. You just have to install few of them in case it is not installed, and you have to do some app update. You will get most of the things. So inside the app drawer, you will get some Chinese application like short videos in quick game and other things. I have uninstalled most of them or disabled them. So that's how it looks like. This is Android version. If you just go inside, let me show you the Android version. About phone, this is the Android 9 Realme X, and this is the Android version. Actually, this display looks good, but this chin, actually, I don't know why it is here. So anyway, guys, that's how your device looks like. And if you notice that it is working on the Indian SIM card also. This is the Jio 4G LTE network is coming properly. This is the international variant, in case you're wondering whether it should work here or not. I have 4 set of different devices with different kind of display technologies. Now I'm going to scroll with different wallpapers. You can actually see how the color looks like, and all phones are set to maximum brightness, adaptive brightness turned off. So with that, you can see the AMOLED display is actually more brighter compared to IPS LCD, and every color is more sharp compared to IPS LCD. Difference will be there if you just look at them in front of your eyes, otherwise it will be minimal. On the camera it is difficult to show, but what I am seeing here, these two phones are much brighter compared to these two guys. Okay, here you can see this one is more brighter, but difference is just very minimal in between these two. And between these two, you can see this blue is actually more blue. Here again some mixed wallpaper you can see. Now let's do a quick comparison between the Realme X versus the Redmi OnePlus 7 Pro. So I'm just going to scroll it from the first one. Here you can see, so this is the 90Hz display, the 2K AMOLED display, the curved display. How does it feel like? But again, 2K 90Hz display versus the Full HD Plus AMOLED display. Slightly, this is slightly more vibrant, I will say. But again, the guys difference is very less. You won't see much difference at all, just what it looks like. Otherwise, actually, I can say this is more vibrant on this OnePlus 7 Pro. So overall point is that the display of the Realme X is really great. Take a closer look on the camera application itself. So this is the default photo application you will get. It has some option here also. You can choose to go whatever option you want. If you go to the setting, The aspect ratio by default is 4:3, and if you want to take by default 48 megapixel, you have to select this one. Full screen means 16:9, and now every photo that you take are going to come with a 48 megapixel mode. You can see it's showing here the 48 megapixels. So this is a quick 48 megapixel photo, and on the video you have option of up to 4K 30 frame per second, not the 4K 60 frame per second. So this supports 4K video. So I've just taken few camera samples. I will show you the detailed stuff very soon, but these are just a quick portrait and all the stuff. So Realme portraits are kind of natural, we have seen in the past. There are some issues in the perfection. Early morning dynamic range is good, like you see the clouds and rays, sun rays coming good. Colors are natural here, they aren't overexposed, and portrait is again good, it takes good effect there. All right, here's all the colors are coming good. It should be some other green stuff is fine. And some low light shot, this phone do have a night escape, but yeah, in the night escape I can see that things are a little bit overexposed, like, you know, but details are good actually. When we do the zoom in, you can see the quality is maintained. Now here is a quick front camera sample I want to show you quickly, not on the shot on but stuff, but here is what you can see. I don't like the selfie camera stuff. You can see the background is completely blown out most of the times. I mean, it focuses me properly, but background is completely, you know, out of reach. If you're just doing any kind of vlogging things, you're kind of moving, it will be shaky, the effects will not be great. So do not use this phone for selfie vlogging. And let's see how about the rear camera sample. So this is a quick 4K 30 frame per second. 1080p will be good, but on the 4K, yeah, it's fine. A slight bit of choppiness, there won't be any EIS stuff on the 4K side here. Still you can see 4K is at least better. The dynamic range seems good. Little bit of issues like, you know, lens flare, if you just do, those will be there in most of the phones. But yeah, 4K is okay, but stabilize, there is no stabilization at all, it's just normal. On the slow motion side, company said you can film up to 960 frame per second. I mean, I don't know, check on the YouTube. Realme 3 Pro has the same kind of issues, but it's not true. All right, we have a 120 frame per second option also, not the 240 frame per second. I was hoping 240 frame per second, because 120 just okay. I mean, it's not that feels good naturally. If you just try to do some slow motion, everything, it just goes off very quickly. Here is I saw this problem actually. There's some focusing issues if you just try to, you know, do some slow motion and stuff. A quick example here is that. So now guys, let's verify the actual audio quality. So earpiece is quite big, just to see whether it is a dual speaker or not, like the way you can see in the OnePlus 7 Pro. So here is a quick test, the OnePlus 7 durability test, full volume. Just going to put it for the 5 minute, let the time running in up. What happens? 3, 2, 1. Display still okay, and the impact from here got some date. Still fine. All right. Waist height. So there is no front speaker. So audio seems to me okay. It's not very loud, but yeah, it's all acceptable. But I was hoping if there could be dual speaker, because there's a lot of big earpiece has been provided there, but still there is no, you know, dual speaker. This is just single one. So let's do a quick speed test for the unlocking with the Samsung Galaxy A50 and the OnePlus 7 Pro. They all are using the in-display fingerprint sensor technologies, you know, slightly different compared to one another. But here it is. First, Realme X versus the Galaxy A50. Faster Realme X. This is faster. Again, different hands. This is a lot faster compared to A50. Once more, you can see it is not very accurate sometimes, but yeah, Realme X is very fast. Now the screen is turned on. Realme X faster. Realme X a lot faster. Now let's compare with the OnePlus 7 Pro. How about the true flagship phones here? So OnePlus 7 Pro slightly faster, but there's not huge difference. You can see this is just due to, you know, latest processor, fastest processor, that's why it is slightly faster, but I don't think so it is you know, very slow. The Realme X, very close call. With the other hand, both are almost close. I don't see there is a huge difference. So they made a really great fingerprint sensor. Now with the screen unlock, if I just try with that, completely close, I mean, this is just slightly millisecond faster. I don't think so it's too faster. With that, both are very close. Now let's verify the face unlock. How about that? Now here it is. I'm just doing to first it is like that. Very close call again. Slightly faster I can say on the Realme X, but camera is actually going a bit faster here in case of OnePlus 7 Pro. You can see this one unlocks faster. This has some animation, that is why it is taking a little bit of time, but here again this one just done with unlocking, so this is pretty faster. So let's do a quick application launching test between these two devices. This is OnePlus 7 Pro Snapdragon 8 series. This one is the Snapdragon 7 series. This is not a genuine true speed test, but just to give you an idea, you know, how fast, how slow Snapdragon 710 or 730 could be compared to the fastest available right now. All right, temper and 2, 3, 2, 1. So I'm just going to launch three games. You can get a bit of idea here. 8 series is obviously will be faster, but how slow, how fast it is. If it is up to few seconds different, I mean 2 to 3 seconds, that's quite acceptable. So this is definitely faster here. Subway Surfer opening is also very quick on the OnePlus 7 Pro, a lot faster here, but this is also okay. I wasn't hoping it to be that faster actually. Pokemon Go. So here we have again, I mean, these two displays definitely looks beautiful. I mean, this one is obviously best one, no notch. This one is the tempered glass, that's why you are seeing that thing. So quite close, not too much difference there. All right, let's launch the last game, Dead Trigger 2, because all these two are having with the same account, so I won't be able to do it this time. Maybe in the future I will show you detailed speed test, Dead Trigger 2. The point is same. This is also a heavy game. If you launch other heavy games, both are going to use the multi-core score. Just a 1 second difference overall. So 710 is not that slow compared to 855. Just max 2 to 3 second difference you're going to notice. Otherwise, kind of equal in many applications. So let's do a quick benchmark comparison of the Snapdragon 710 on the Realme X versus the OnePlus 7 Pro, which has the Snapdragon 855. So first, I will show you the AnTuTu score. 156K versus 361. This is just for reference. I'm comparing when, in case you're wondering, you know, how much difference do you have with the fastest device right now with the one. Again, this is very decent score. The performance is good. I didn't found any issues. So this is the AnTuTu score. Now let's check out the Geek benchmark. So this is the Geek benchmark score. Here again, it is almost double. And the future speed test, I will show you different speed tests with so many devices on the same 7 series, 6 series processor. Alright guys, those are some quick stuff that we saw for the unboxing. There are a lot of stuffs are coming very soon. So what's my first impression after using the Realme X for, you know, after many hours till now? So it feels solid when you hold it. It reminds me like the Realme 3 because both phones are heavy. Realme 3 Pro compared to that, this one is heavy. 3 Pro is slightly, you know, less heavy. Now performance actually, so I haven't used much till now for the gaming purpose. I will test it very soon, but in terms of comparing with other phones like day-to-day performance, I don't see any issues. For example, here on comparing with the fingerprint sensor unlock, it is way faster like the OnePlus 7 Pro face unlock. Again, it is very faster. So far, it seems to be okay. And camera quality, whatever we have tested till now, it seems to me okay. Realme 3 Pro is very decent camera phone. There's no such issues, but still I have to test completely and shot on Realme X also. I have to film with that. I'll show you those things very soon. So yeah, Realme X seems like a good competitor to the Redmi K20 and other phones which are going to come to the market very soon. So that's been it guys for the Realme X quick unboxing and the first impression. Stay tuned for the future videos. This is Saurabh. Have a great day.